There's one person in the world I just can't forgive. Welcome to this week's devotional. As a pastor, there's something I've struggled with for many years, and the more I meet with people, I realize it's a very common struggle. I feel like a very forgiving person. People say things about me and do things to me that are hurtful and harmful, and yet I find it fairly easy to forgive quickly. And yet through the years, there's one person that I struggled to forgive. That was myself. Like you, I've done things in my past that I wish I could take back, things that I regret. And I was preaching one series on forgiveness, and the whole time I could hear those whispers of the devil just reminding me, the accuser of the brethren reminded me of the things that I've done in my past, and I couldn't forgive myself. So one day I decided to go meet with one of my mentors. Her name was Leslie Bell. She passed away not too long ago, just a powerful saint, woman of God. And I met with her, and I just shared my story, and I said, Leslie, I need your help. I just cannot forgive myself. And her great wisdom, she just kind of chuckled at me. She said, oh, Brad, that's not in the Bible. And it sort of struck me, and I said, look, what do you mean, Leslie? And she said, Brad, nowhere does it say forgive yourself. If you could forgive yourself, you wouldn't need Jesus. Nowhere in the Bible does it instruct us to forgive ourselves. If we could forgive ourselves, we would sin, forgive ourselves, and keep right on going. And so in the past, what used to pull me away from God, when I would think about the things I've done and the devil would remind me, it would cause this gap and lack of intimacy with my Father. And yet today, it has the opposite effect. When the devil tries to remind me of things I've done, I don't try to forgive myself. I just remind him, you're right, but his grace is sufficient for me. So what used to tear me away from God actually draws me closer to him now, as I cling to his forgiveness, his mercy, and his grace. And the result is greater intimacy with the Father, and I've actually become an even more forgiving person myself. So today, I encourage you, stop trying to forgive yourself. Allow God's undeserved, unconditional forgiveness to wash over you. Thank you so much for joining me today. Hope you share this with a friend who needs it. Like or subscribe, and we'll see you again next time.